RJ. This is episode 13. We're back. This is Jake Jackson. This is my brother, Ridge Jackson. We got some more picks for you.
Oh, yeah.
And let's get right into it. Ridge, what do you have for us this week?
What do I have this week? Ooh, I got some good picks for this week. We'll go for my first one. This is a very, very good album from a old-ass band.
Legendary
band. Very, very good musicians. Amazing vocalist. I was never really a big fan of this band.
Because you probably only knew the radio hits.
Yeah, it was like the radio hits and stuff like that. But a good buddy of mine, Lance,
friend of the show.
When we were working together at a place a while back, and I think it was he got a hold of a cassette of it, and we listened to it at his work on cassette, or at our work, and I can't remember, he either had the cassette and we listened to it, or he told me about it, then I listened to it. But that album is Entrance by the Scorpions. I mean, fantastic. This was their third studio album. Nothing but killer riffs, groove and bass lines. The bass lines, that like really draws me in. Song structure, production, everything is good. I mean, guitar tones, bass tones, stellar. Fucking rules. Got this. I pre-ordered this and got it shipped here. Comes on 180 gram clear vinyl. Which is cool.
I love clear vinyl.
Yeah. You're a clear vinyl fan. I don't have anything against it. I always hear that it's like, oh, you got clear vinyl sounds worse than black vinyl, or
I guess I'm an idiot because I can't tell a fucking difference.
Yeah, I don't notice the difference. The only thing with me with clear vinyl is I can't. Sorry, there's something coming up on this computer here. The thing with clear vinyl is I can't tell if there's dust on it or debris or shit like that when I'm cleaning it. So that's my only gripe with clear vinyl. Yeah. But it looks awesome. And then if you have like a certain slip mat, it looks really cool. But back to this. Tons of good tracks on this release. Living and Dying. Robot Man's my favorite. Man has to be, to me, that is one of the catchiest damn songs ever.
I mean, it's catchy, but I would say their 80s material is probably catchier. And Rock You Like a Hurricane.
I think Robot Man's awesome.
It is awesome, but I'm just saying, do you think Robot Man can be played on the radio? Do you think it could be played on radio?
It couldn't. Yeah. But it could play in my radio.
Oh, yeah, that's all that matters.
But yeah, I mean, like, back to, like, Living and Dying, like, that is just a straight-up doom song to me. Like, but coming from this early 70s era of Scorpions is nuts. But, yeah. Robot Man, it's great. But I will say, probably Living and Dying is my favorite track off of this. Like,
isn't that like towards the bottom, the end of the album?
Yeah, it's on the second side.
Yeah,
so it's about
it's
the first track on side 2.
That's right.
Yeah. So I mean that was Schenker and
Michael Schenker. Guitar legend.
Wrote most of that, and the vocalist Klaus Meine. Mine, yeah. You're gonna school me. You know more about.
I mean, I listen to 80s Scorpions. Yeah. I mean, you've schooled me up on 70 because like I love like hair metal. So like the more 80s Scorpions is more glam metal type stuff. So,
I mean, there's nothing much
this
more
is good
I can
too.
say. Like this is good, so good. And again, if you're watching, Lance, thank you for introducing me to this amazing piece.
I also believe he got a copy too, as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I told him, I was just like, dude, they're repressing it, and then
you got the hype sticker
in
too.
2023, yeah.
You're better than me. I don't keep the hype stickers.
I'm a little bit of a OCD nerd when it comes to my records. Like as soon as I get them, completely just take everything off of there, try to salvage the hype sticker, put it on a fresh sleeve, get an inner sleeve, and yeah, I'm just weird. Like all my records have to be done like that when I put them in there, when I put them on my shelf. So Yeah. Scorpions in Trance. If you have never heard this record, like I was back then, like, listen to it. It will change shit.
I was literally with you like the day you heard it.
Yeah.
Like
Man, that was a while
you heard
back.
It like it's been 5 or 6 years at this point.
That's why I've been waiting for this, because like I went to Joe's like a long time ago, and I was looking for I was looking for Leatherface Mush, and they didn't have it, and they were like, well, what kind of other record? Because that's a very good record shop. Like, they were helpful people, and he asked me, he was like, what other kind of records are you looking for? And I was like, if you could ever find me, like, it doesn't have to be an OG pressing, but a good pressing of In Trance. And the next time I went in, one of the guys there was just like, oh yeah, I looked that up, and it's a lot of money for even a used copy, and like a rough used copy. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll wait it out. And then like a month later, they did the reissue. They reissued, what was it? Something Rainbow, the album before this, Virgin Killer, and I think that was it. They released re-released 3 of them, mastered off of the original tapes. So yeah, my first pick.
Super cool.
Pretty cool. You ready to roll with your next one?
Absolutely. My first pick is an album that if you know me, if you know anything about me, I may have mentioned this band. I've talked about this band on a previous episode. One of my favorite bands of all time. This is their 4th studio album. Speaking of sleeves, I don't have any. I'm out.
I'm gonna set them up.
Yeah. The latest record from Trophy Eyes, titled Suicide and Sunshine, on Hopeless Records. I love this fucking band. They are perfect to me. Look at the back. That's pretty cool. Right there. Yeah.
Oh, a little trouble going on there. Yeah. I've been there.
Yep, absolutely. And what can I say? This album is perfect to me.
Oh, it is a good album. Very
I don't know what to describe Trophy Eyes to people as. Like, people say, what do they, because to me, they don't sound like anything. They have influences from everything.
Yeah.
I think they have, obviously, punk influence, melodic hardcore, whatever, post-hardcore, pop punk, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
But
alternative rock in there a little bit too.
Just a little bit of everything. And John Floriani, I have no problem saying this, but he is my absolute favorite living lyricist that's not Daryl Hall and John Oates. And literally, this album, this was supposed to be the last Trophy Eyes album.
For real?
Because if you listen to the last track, which is my favorite, Epilogue, he literally talks about, like, just like talking. It's literally a thank you. It's a thank you. It's a thank you to the fans, basically. This was, and then once they recorded it, and they were like, fuck, let's keep doing the band, and I was like, I'm glad that they're not quitting. Thank you very much. And 14 tracks. It's about 40 minutes long. I can't say enough good things about it. I'm a big lyrics person, and their lyrics in this are fucking amazing, as usual. If you want to cry, listen to Sean.
What was the one
My
track
Inheritance is also probably my second favorite.
That one
all
was
the
mine.
singles
that
are great.
Hit hard.
Oh,
My Inheritance hits real hard. You want to get real deep in your feels, man.
Absolutely. And just an absolute perfect record. And when we do our end of the year show with the ATI Podcast, top albums, you'll probably be seeing this again. And actually, I'll pull out the record for you. Apparently the colorway is called Midnight, which is pretty sick colorway.
That is nice.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
it's like orange, gray, I don't know, something shit, but it's super cool.
Hell yeah.
And I want to get I ordered some damn sleeves, so they're coming.
Gotta get them sleeves.
And then also I wanted to show this off.
Gotta protect your records.
I wanted to show this off.
Something people don't think about.
With the vinyl and shirt bundle for the new record. Got a little autographed postcard of the guys band.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And I saw them on their they did a little headlining tour in May after opening for Against the Current and they did and they came to St. Louis, which I was like, fuck, I gotta go. It's my birthday weekend. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
Took me and some buddies went, and it was a great time. And
I wish I went.
Yeah, dude, it was great. I got to meet Josh, the new guitar player in the band. He's super cool. And then I met the drummer, Blake. Super cool guys while I was hammered, and I punished them, talking about how cool they were. And literally they were getting set up for the show, and they're from Australia, and another Australian band that Waxing On is big fans of is Speed, and Gang Called Speed. Josh was wearing a Gang Called Speed jersey, and when they were setting up, we just kept yelling Gang Called Speed, One Blood We Bleed, Gang Called Speed, and he loved it. But super cool guys. Can't say enough good things about this. Trophy Eyes, Suicide and Sunshine, 4th record. Check it out. Give it a listen. Can't say enough great things about it.
Yes.
That's my first pick.
Yes. Great record. I didn't expect to like that album, but I really did. Well, I did. I love it. Like, I think it is a well-written record.
I don't know if it's better than the last one, The American Dream.
I haven't listened to the last one.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, have I?
I had it on.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Sorry.
Because, The American Dream, at the time in my life, that was just like, I listened to that literally every day. But this is definitely growing on me, and to me, they do no wrong. So, Trophy Eyes, Suicide and Sunshine, check it out. It's fucking great. What's your next pick, Rich?
Oh, my next one's a doozy. This is one that it kind of happened out of nowhere. Like, it was one night I was down in the basement, just hanging out, listening to music, and a buddy of mine, Joey, was just like, holy shit, dude, this just came out, like, out of nowhere. And I listened to it, and I almost went into a freaking panic attack, like, on the second track of it. Like, it is intense. It's a nightmare. And it was beautiful, and I loved it, and I enjoyed it, because I love uneasy music. I want to feel uneasy most times when I listen to music. Sometimes when I listen to music. But that record that made me feel horrible was the new Khanate, To Be Cruel. This came out not too long ago. Basically, if you guys don't know who Khanate is, they're a drone doom metal band that just, like, oozes, like, misery, insanity, hatred. Like, it's... You kind of have to listen to it for yourself, if you can make it through. If you love anything drony, doomy, painful, you will love this record.
It's definitely not easy listening music.
No, it's not. You have to be, like... Even when I listen to this record, I have to be in a certain headspace. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I'm going to come down, listen to some records, and throw this on. Like, I've got to be...
in the mood.
I've got to be on...
Definitely mood music.
Yeah, mood, or I've got to be on Mars or something, like in a different world or a different dimension or some shit. And then it just really resonates with me. But this is it's a double LP, but it's only 3 tracks. But, so that's cool. The first Khanate record, Clean Hands Go Foul, I believe.
That's a cool title.
Yeah. And it's just like, when I heard it, something happened. Like, something happened in my brain where I was just like, oh, yeah, this is it. I love this. Like, this is everything that I need in music. Uneasiness, insane guitar tones, very, very good feedback, crushing vocals, good lyrics. So I'm sidetracking from it. Loved it. But basically, Khanate is Stephen O'Malley from The Almighty Sun. If you love Drone, you know Sun. He was also in Burning Witch, Thor's Hammer.
Thor's Hammer?
Yeah, Thor's Hammer. Thor's Hammer's sick.
They do a
Yeah,
God of
that'd be
Thunder
dope.
cover? I'm kidding.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of, but that'd be cool.
That would be
That would
fucking
be cool.
sick.
That'd be pretty cool. A couple of the bassist is from Regurgitation, I believe is what it was called. James Dolkin or Blotkin. I can't ever pronounce people's fucking names, so bear with me. But the thing that makes this record for me, I mean, there's beautiful like soundscapes all over the fucking place. Beautiful, but it's miserable. But Alan Dubin's vocals is just insane. Like it's just like someone having a complete breakdown. Like just, oh, it's fucking rules. But yeah, Kane, To Be Cruel. I don't really have anything much more to say about it. If you really want to go on a good trip, buy this record.
I was listening to this at work. On my computer this morning.
I knew this would be painful for you.
Hey,
because...
you know what? Hey, it's not painful because, listen here, it doesn't move me personally because I am a song-oriented guy, and there is zero structure. No structure in this at all. And that's okay. It's not meant for me. But it is pretty fucking dope. The cover's cool. I like how they literally give zero fucks. They're just like, we're going to put out an hour-long album, 3 songs. Yeah. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, fuck you. You know, whatever.
Came with this really cool booklet that is awesome to kind of, as you're listening, look around in, kind of like get your head in the music and like look at all of this really cool visual art.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So that was just like another perk of it.
That's why people buy physical music. Yes. You can't look at that art on a stream, you know.
No.
So that's why you got the booklet. The booklet is the most important thing. One of the most important things.
And then you also like one thing that I want to like drag in the dirt is like streaming. We all do it all the time. It's amazing because you can just like discover so many artists.
Absolutely, it's a tool.
You also you're sacrificing something because you don't understand like the feeling of like holding this, looking at that visual art, getting very involved in the music,
reading how the album was made,
how
the purpose,
the thanks,
thank yous,
the engineering, the production, the producers, like stuff like that you won't find off of Spotify, and the audio quality is shit on Spotify. And like it's just me being like an audio kind of.
I mean, you've played in bands, you know about audio music, so you know it's definitely
like it has to sound good to me. But yeah, so definitely, if you want to get, I don't know, feel some pain, get that Kane To Be Cruel. There's still some copies left on their Bandcamp. Go there, check them out. At least stream it. Give it a chance. You don't know. And if you like that, then go listen to Sun. Go listen to Burning Witch. Go listen to Thor's Hammer.
It's another great thing. It's always like, you know, if you buy something, you can figure out, oh, this guy was in this band. Mm-hmm. It was in that band. It all, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like that goes like way back. I mean, shit, Sun's been doing music for forever. Stephen O'Malley is just like the god of tone. Like he knows everything. I mean, he built a band off of Sun amplifiers. Like the best amplifier that was one of the best that was ever invented, in my opinion. But which is invented by Fender they're invented. Then Fender bought Sun. Yeah, so I'm gonna get off that and pass it to you. It's been a hot day in Missouri, and
it's 100 degrees, and I have no AC, so I've just been cooking all day.
Yeah, I've been drinking beers at a pool. So
my second pick is another fantastic release from 2023. 2023 has been a fantastic year for music. Ooh, anybody that says otherwise is capping. One. My second pick is from the hardcore band from Santa Cruz, California, Drain, Living Proof, on Epitaph Records. These guys fucking rule, and I can't say enough good things about this. Along with Neverending Game, Scowl, Zulu, Fury of 5, Pain of Truth is coming, New Koyo. It has been a fantastic year for hardcore. There's the fellas right there. This is a hardcore masterpiece, a modern hardcore masterpiece, produced by the mighty Taylor Young, who has produced every fucking band, name it. He's produced it. And I
actually did not know that Taylor Young did that.
He's produced everything Drain's ever done.
Oh, no shit. Hell yeah.
I'm almost certain. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case.
Get that.
From the demo, look at that. Like a pink which
Pecto.
I think that's pretty sick. Got the Drain logo right there. Pretty sick. I love this fucking band. This is definitely going to be like the Trophy Eyes album. You're definitely going to be hearing about this again. These guys are sick, and they recently played in St. Louis at Blueberry Hill, and I wish I could have gone, but I couldn't get off work, and literally it looked insane.
You also had a buddy who worked there, right?
And they wouldn't let him in because it was that packed. I have a friend who works there, and they wouldn't let him in because it said, "Hey, man, this is full capacity," And actually, this is also why vinyl's great. This is what I love about this gatefold. It's kind of hard to see, but Drain. I saw it in an interview, but they talked about it in the gatefold. They were going to put all of the flyers of bands they've played with. So you have a flyer with them in Power Trip, Rest in Peace Riley, No Pressure, Pain of Truth, Gulch, which Sammy, the vocalist of Drain, was the drummer of Gulch.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Down Presser, like all these Tear, D's Nuts, Vein FM, Year of the Knife. Shout out to Year of the Knife, by the way. And the album-wise, 10 tracks, about 25 minutes long, 26 minutes long. I love the fucking drum sound on this. That snare sound that I love. It's like produced well, but it's punchy. You can tell that human beings are playing the instruments. Like, some people are snobby about drum sound, but the Taylor Young did amazing. All the band did great. And if I had to pick a favorite track, it would be the last track, Living Proof. It's so fucking cool. It's like is there a cowbell in the beginning here and now?
There's like a living.
And the outro is 1,000%. Am I crazy, or is that a ripoff of Black Diamond by Kiss?
It sounds like it's.
It sounds like the outro of Black Diamond.
Black Diamond.
And they also released the cover song of the year. And if I had to pick a single of the year, it would be their cover of "Good Things" by the Descendants. Yeah. And shout out to Milo. He suffered a heart attack today. Yep. So best wishes to Descendants. Great band. Glad that me and Barrett of ATI Podcast got to see him last year. But Drain, Living Proof. Drain is living proof, motherfuckers. Check this shit out. 10 tracks. It's banger, hard ass riffs. Also has one of the best breakdowns of the year, Devil's Itch. It's like dum 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 dum. Ooh. I love little like vocal thing, where they go ooh or ah, or just like, I love that shit. But
dude, that's gonna be like a lot of like on a lot of people's like
year-end list, and it's deserving.
It's nuts,
and they're touring in Japan right now, which is pretty fucking cool. I saw some like sick. A fan or somebody at a venue gave them like a surfboard, they made a Drain surfboard. And it's pretty cool. So,
dude, that's awesome.
Check it out. Drain, Living Proof, Epitaph Records. That's all I got to say about that.
Ooh, that's a very good heavy record.
And also, there's variety. Like there's, actually, I forgot to mention the intermission where there's a hip hop track.
Yeah, they've got some like hip hop. They got a hip hop track on there, and it rolls.
Drain lit this shit up. Like this is fucking dope.
Yeah, and
I think
like
it's
it breaks up. It's breaking up the monotony of just like slamming shit.
And then I love the good things cover. It may piss some people off, but I think it's pretty dope
because that is the best like Descendants cover.
Oh, like, it's by far my favorite Descendants cover I've ever heard.
Like, it sounds a little bit different, but it keeps the whole structure and everything of that song had. So
I mean, literally. I've been thinking good things about you. It's in my head all day. I listen to that cover every day. Anyway, Ridge, what's your next pick?
My next pick And probably my last one. I might talk about another one. But this has been it's one of my favorite bands. One of my favorite albums of all time. I just never, I have it on CD, but I never got it on vinyl. And finally got a good deal on it and pulled the trigger. And that would be The Cure, Disintegration. Very, very, very fantastic album. This is a repress, pressed on, it's like a double LP, 180 gram. Robert Smith himself remastered this off of the original tapes from the original recordings. Everybody, I don't have to go into The Cure. I've talked about them before on here. Everybody knows about them.
If you don't know about The Cure,
one of the amazing.
Are you living under a rock or what?
Yeah. One of the most amazing bands to me and a lot of people. But there's no other album to me that flows this well and is beautiful, but also tragic, and then makes you feel empty. That's all you need. This is all you need. Like, Disintegration is an 8.5 minute track, or maybe a little bit more. That is a freaking trip. That song itself is, to me, one of the best pieces of music.
It's a fantastic album.
It is
Classic.
So good. Like, there's not much more I can say about this, because, this is an old album, everybody knows about it, but, man, it's amazing.
Would you say this is your favorite Cure record?
This is my favorite Cure record, for sure. Well, yeah, it's Disintegration, and then Wish is, right there behind it. Wish is a very underlooked Cure album, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
This was kind of, I'm trying to think, it was either, it's a little bit between the pop and the goth kind of phase. It has a mixture of the pop and the gothy, Pornography, and then Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, and shit like that. But obviously Disintegration is my favorite song off of this, but there's also Last Dance I love a lot. Close Down Rules, Same Deep Water as You.
It has
Prayer Song.
One of my top Cure songs, Pictures of You.
Pictures of You.
That's one of my favorite.
Pictures
that's top 5
You.
Cure song for me.
Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, I always make a joke about that song. Been cranking my hog to these Pictures of You.
Hey.
Is which I think Zach, a good buddy of ours, Zach Deary, sent
Shout out
me
to
a
Zach
text
Deary.
a long time ago, and it's just always stuck. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, new to The Cure, definitely check out Disintegration. It is a fantastic record. The record is actually a little pricey. I got a good deal on it, but if you can't get that, stream it.
Where'd you get it?
I actually got a fucking Amazon.
Hey,
because
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Everywhere else, it was $60 to $80, and I randomly seen it on Amazon for not much at all, and I just bought it. So yeah, definitely, it's a masterpiece. Pure Disintegration. That's my next pick.
All right, my third and final pick. I got a CD this time. One of my favorite New York hardcore bands, along with Madball and Marauder. One of my favorite bands in general. It's like Trophy Eyes. If you know Jake Jackson, he loves this band. And I've talked about him on the show, but I've never actually presented an album. And I thought I would do an underrated album of theirs, in my opinion. And that is the 7th and currently the latest record from H2O. And that's Use Your Voice off Bridge 9 Records in 2015. And I fucking love this band. I love this album. H2O is super. H2O Go. H2O is a super uplifting, positive band for me. I love what they talk about so much. Just when I'm feeling down, or I'm had a shitty day or whatever. This band, I mean, I hate to sound like this guy, but this band has gotten me through a lot. They're super positive, uplifting, and them with the Bouncing Souls and 7 Seconds are like the bands. Like when I need to feel good, I put them on. And of course, speaking of 7 Seconds, if you didn't know, H2O is very heavily influenced by 7 Seconds, and that's what I love about H2O is that they pay respect to their influences all the time, because as you can see, the back of the album cover, what does this look like to you? What is that?
It looks like the Minor Threat.
That is the Minor Threat, the Minor Threat house, the Minor Threat steps right there.
Hell yeah,
paying respect to the legends, Minor Threat,
to the OGs.
11 songs, about 23 minutes long, short album, produced by Chad Gilbert of Newfound Glory, Shai Hulud, What's Eating Gilbert, Hazen Street. He's done a million things, and I love this band. If I had to pick a favorite track, it would be track 7, Poppage, whatever the proper word is for it. Yeah. But the reason why I love that song is because as much as I love punk, hardcore, metal, I love that song because Toby in the lyrics is talking about it's okay to like other music. It's okay to, there's guilty pleasures are all right. Music changed my life. And he even says, still got my hardcore pride. Also, you want to know why this song is clever is because he name drops songs like Pop, Ain't It Fun, Don't Speak Holiday. He's talking about how he likes Paramore, No Doubt, and Madonna. And then the biggest lyric that he literally is dropping in a song, he's like, when I got the music, I got a place to go. And you know what that's from? It's Rancid. Yeah.
Yep.
So I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs.
I got a place to go.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Poppage is. If I had to pick top 50 songs ever, I listen to that song all the time. And then also I want to shout out the song Father Figure, because they love seconds. He says Man Enough to Care, which is he drops that in the song, which is a fantastic 7 second song, and I highly suggest everyone to check that out as well. And then he's got Michael Rappaport in the intro, the actor, comedian, Black Sheep. He does the intro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Great fucking record. I hope they do new music soon. It was great to be able to see them with Barrett last year with Descendants. That was a fantastic show.
Killer lineup, man.
Absolutely. And also, I want to say before about H2O news today, I saw positive vibes for Rusty, guitar player of H2O. They had to cancel their tour in Europe with Gorilla Biscuits because he's got, apparently, I'm pretty sure it's bad kidney stones, and he's got COVID at the same time. So they've had to cancel Europe, and that sucks. And hopefully, speedy recovery to Rusty. I met him hammered at the pageant last year. He was a super nice guy. While I bought the Hazen Street sign, I'm walking around with a Hazen Street sign.
Weren't you the only person to buy that sign? Because they only did they have one?
Dude, I tried to buy a shirt and they were like, they only had mediums, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's like a bib on me. So like,
Dude. And not many people in St. Louis going to a punk show or H2O and Descendant show is going to be buying a medium.
No,
going to be honest. There.
No, they just ran out. But
that's awesome. That's good for them.
Great, and also positive news though. Bass player Adam Blake of H2, I want to shout out to him today as well. He became a U.S. citizen today.
Good.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So there's some positive news in the H2O camp. But
I like that. Good for you.
Yeah. But I love this record. I love this band. H2O. Use Your Voice. Bridge 9 Records. I think there may be copies on Bridge 9 still or Cold Cuts merch. I can't remember where I got it from, but check it out. If you want some positive shit, listen to it. Love this band. They definitely will be tattooed on me eventually at one point. And speaking of H2O, Toby of H2O, he's tattooed literally head to toe, and I'm almost certain he's got Robert Smith's face tattooed on his ass cheek.
Yes.
I swear, I think he's got Prince on one cheek and then Robert Smith on the other.
Dude, that's killer.
And then he's got a Madball. He's got the Madball logo tattooed on his head.
Yeah,
dude. Toby's got the best
baseball.
The baseball with the flames. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Toby's got the coolest tattoos.
That's tough as
and
shit,
Travis
man.
Barker. Oh, speaking of H2O, sorry, I'm rambling. But H2O played LA. I sent you the video. You and Barrett. H2O played with Gorilla Biscuits in LA and Travis Barker came and played an H2O song. Got on stage and played an H2O song.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I
that's
fucking
so
love
cool.
Blink and Travis Barker. And Travis Barker actually has One Life, One Chance H2O tattooed on his head as well. So
he's a cool dude, man.
Absolutely.
Cool. And
shout out to H2O, Toby, everybody. Love this band. They've meant a lot to me, and hopefully we get some new music soon. So that's my third and final pick.
Yeah. Okay. So that Disintegration was going to be my last pick, but I forgot. I got another little thing in the mail a while back, but it's been a few weeks since we've done an episode, 4 or 5 weeks or something like that, I think.
Life, man.
But,
just getting
life. It's summer. I got kids. We've been doing shit, and life's been a little hectic. So, I got this tape in. I pre-ordered it from Frozen Scream's imprint, and it's a little. I was limited to 100 copies. But it's a awesome band that I've been digging for a while, called DIPYGUS. How would you pronounce that?
I literally didn't know about this till before the show. So
that's the thing. I always thought it was DIPYGUS, but I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways. But one thing I love is it has this really cool like obi strip thing. That's looks killer, all in, I'm guessing, like Japanese or something like that. But it's a new, I guess you would consider it a full length, called Wet Market, which I guess it's actually an EP. Technically, it was released in June 2023. DIPYGUS. I'm gonna pronounce it that way. If I'm messing it up, then let us know. But it's a California-based death metal band formed in, I believe, 2013. Maybe. I might be wrong there. Pretty much, if you like death metal that is, like, kind of gross and worships, like, monsters and raw, like, it's really freaking cool. Bushmeat, Death Ooze, both roll. Those are prior releases. Both killer. Probably my favorite track off of this is either... it's tough. Probably Sandworms or Living Fossil. Second or third track. But it was very cool. They had a... like a special... That's
a cool tape.
Yeah, Johnny Freeze from Frozen Screams had a little... like a special edition, but it was only limited to like 20-25 copies, and it came with an MRE bag, and everything was like put in the MRE bag. Had all this like cool stuff with it, but I missed out. But at least I did get the first pressing of it sold out, and then they're working on a second press, or it might already be out there. So if you really do love some raw underground death metal that's kind of just fun, kind of monster shit going on, and not your usual death metal, check this out. And go to Frozen Screams, get yourself one, or check it out on Bandcamp. I don't believe this is on Spotify or anything else, so do that for you. It's fantastic. I love this.
All right.
DIPYGUS, however you want to pronounce it. It's a great fucking band. Listen to them, and you'll enjoy it. I hope so. But that's all I have for my picks.
That's all I got this week.
So
this time around.
We'll wrap it up from there. I got a little bit of extra news.
Yeah.
I don't know when this will drop, but we're recording this on a Friday. Next Friday, I will be, me myself, will be joining Barrett of the ATI Podcast to do a little crossover, a little special with Zach Beery of Enemy Airship. Good friend to me. Good buddy. Good buddy of the podcast.
Got me free Good Charlotte tickets.
Got you free Good Charlotte tickets. Got me. He got me tickets to go see Boris and Nothing, which was dope. He's always been a good, solid dude.
Absolutely.
He plays in a band called Enemy Airship, and they just released an album that
came out last Friday.
Yeah, came out last Friday. Emperor Somehow. And we will be discussing and talking with Zach about just different things about the album, just shooting the shit, stuff like that. I'm not going to say much stuff about it, but next Friday, live on the ATI Twitch, we will be going live with Zach Beery of Enemy Airship, talking about the new album, and go from there. Yeah.
Sounds
That'd
great.
be cool.
Can't wait to listen.
Again, we're going to close off from there. We just want to let everybody know, stream music. If you love it, support it.
Yeah.
Buy that
I don't care if it's
music.
Taylor Swift or Drake. Buy the record.
Yeah, I don't care.
Post Malone's album came out today. I'm going to buy that soon, eventually.
This
doesn't matter.
Whole point is just of this whole channel, whatever you want to call it, is to get people back into physical music. Because when you just stream a single or from a band and another single, you don't really appreciate everything that artist did. That artists put a lot of work in for you to listen to that whole thing, that whole piece of work.
Absolutely.
And that's how it should be listened to. So enjoy music, support it, collect it, and that's all you need. No.
Let
you go.
I agree with you 100%. And shout out to ATI Podcast as well. They're doing a lot of great things. And we'll be back soon. We got the little crossover next week.
Yep.
And then we'll try to be back with another episode of some fresh picks because we got a lot of stuff that just came in or that we still haven't talked about yet. So that's still in the works. And
also, September will be crazy.
September is absolutely bonkers for me. New Code Orange, new Harm's Way, new Angel Dust, new Pain of Truth, new Koyo. I'm fucking gonna go broke, but it's worth it.
I got the new Converge repress of Dusk and Us, Cannibal Corpse.
I got the Dusk and Us repress too.
Yeah, the new Cannibal Corpse, which is going to be
I didn't know that. I only listened to the single. I didn't know the album was coming out.
Yeah, I think September 22nd.
So that's a week before Code Orange and Harm's Way.
Yeah, so we got that. Trying to think. I've got all those...
Dying Wish, too.
Yeah. Got all the Dismember reissues coming. I think that might be late August. Maybe. But yeah, that'll be dope. I've been searching for those for years and finally got it after I bought the box set. And then got an email days later saying, sorry, we don't have enough, so your money's refunded. Which was their entire fucking catalog that I...
At least you got refunded.
Yeah, but I was so excited for
I know.
days. Like, I was just, messaging you guys, I can't believe I got all of the Dismembered shit. Or Dismember shit, and just got it all ripped away from me. So that's how we'll end it.
And
it's, episode 13, and
also I got shows. Any shows coming up for you?
Oh,
because I got a couple that I just want to share with that. I
really don't. I don't.
I'm sure I'm going to sprinkle in some ones before.
There's a Fister show coming up soon. I'm going to get to that. It's probably going to be their last show for a little while because they're going to be writing new material, which is
back in the lab.
But yeah, that's about it. I know there's more shows, but yeah. That's all I can think of right now.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there's a lot of shows.
Yeah, local shows.
In my brain, I forget.
Go to the show. Even like bands that are touring, go see them live because we want them to come back to St. Louis.
Yes,
please, because I love Trophy Eyes, and I saw them at Red Flag, and they did not draw the crowd that they should have because they're a great fucking band, and they should be having, to me, hundreds of people there. But go see a show, even if you don't like the genre. You know how many shows I've been to, and I just go to support because I know somebody. I don't necessarily have to like the music, but you just go support, buy merch.
Yes, definitely.
Tip them something. Do something, so people will keep playing and be encouraged. Touring bands to come here and just go see live music. I love it, as well as physical music. I wanted to plug that I'm going to see one of my favorite artists, rappers that I've talked on here. Me and some friends are going to Dallas, Texas.
That's a big one
to see Asher Roth, and can't wait for that.
Hell yeah!
He's doing some shows in Montana, California, Texas. So go see him. I don't have any friends in those states, but if someone is listening from those states, go see him live. And then other show that I've got planned is Emarosa, badass fucking band. They've been around for a long time. New record's great. They're playing at the Old Rock House October 22nd in St. Louis. Go see them. They're a badass band. The new record is fucking killer. So those are a couple shows that I have. You know, I'm sure that I will go to some in between those.
Right.
Those are the two main ones that I'm going to.
Hell
so just thought I would plug those.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So touched on all that shit. We're going to go ahead and get off of here. And we'll see you next time on episode
15, because 14 will be you and Zach.
14 will be the Zach crossover. So, yeah, we'll see you back again hopefully soon. I mean, we took a little bit of time here. Shit happens. So we'll try and get things out a little bit sooner. Maybe one coming up in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Sounds
good. We'll try that. So, again, see y'all. Follow us on Instagram at WaxingRJ. Follow the ATI Podcast. Can't remember what their.
I'm gonna have to make a Twitter. I'm gonna have to make a Twitter.
Yeah, Jake will get a Twitter going soon.
Yeah, we'll get a Twitter going.
We'll see what's going. So yeah,
or X or whatever it's called now.
What is it?
Elon Musk changed it to X. It's like the logo's an X instead of the Twitter bird. But anyway,
he's a goddamn weirdo. All right, so we'll end it there with Elon Musk is a goddamn weirdo.
Peace.
Love y'all. Thank you for coming and show some love to the channel. Share it if you can. Later. Hey, this is Josh from ATI Podcast. For show updates and news about the podcast, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/ATI Podcast22, on Twitter at podcast_ATI, on Instagram at the ATI Podcast, on TikTok at ATI Podcast. DMs are always welcome. Have a question for the show? You can always email us at atipodcastquestions@gmail.com. Stay safe out there.
This is Barrett from the ATI Podcast. Each week, Josh and I discuss current events, pop culture, music, TV, movies, politics, sports. Nothing is out of bounds. You can also tune in to learn about rising artists, small businesses. Whether it's music, graphic design, filmmaking, or even a brick-and-mortar mom-and-pop shop, we will be spotlighting folks and their endeavors. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Anchor, or anywhere you enjoy your podcasts. Just search ATI Podcast. We would like to thank you for your continued support, and as always, please stay safe out there.